Megan Rapinoe and Sue Bird, from what I can tell, have a lot of medals and a lot of money. And you know what they don't have? Daughters. So they can take a seat, because those of us who do and need to worry about their safety and their fair play object to your desire to push men into women's sports. And I don't give a damn, and most people don't, what you call me or others who feel as I do. I will fight you. I will fight you tooth and nail as you try to endanger my child and take away her fair shot at a medal, at winning, at the wonderful feeling of crossing the finish line first or winning in a fair game.
As many of you, my listener, know, these days there is a very important tournament that is happening and that is hosted by Australia and New Zealand, and that is the Women's World Cup 2023. And it obviously brings the biggest team from all over the world who are competing. Most of them are women, except for one that we know who doesn't identify as a woman, but we're going to cover that a bit later. But it is a tournament that happens every 4 years, and where different countries compete for the title on the grand stage of all, to have all the glory and to be crowned the champion. But what we will see here is that later on is that the US national team that typically always finish in the semi-finals. This year, sadly, they were eliminated in the round of 16, right? So which is their worst performance ever. And I will give my opinion on that. But really, this World Cup has been very, very, very revealing on many regards. So we're going to look at that. The other thing that we will look at that it's still related to this story, to the World Cup, I mean, is the fact that we have, as I just said too, that we have a woman who claims that they're not women basically, but they are trans and non-binary. I don't know what the heck that means, but suffice to say that she now says that so basically all the mainstream media are just fawning over her and pretending that she is the greatest thing since the invention of chocolate, basically. So we're also going to cover that story as it relates to the World Cup. So without further ado, let's get into this.
It's the only thing the U.S. women's soccer team has yet to win: equal pay.
We've filled stadiums, we've broken viewing records, and yet despite all of this, we're still paid less than our male counterparts.
Megan Rapinoe, a star of the team, speaking to Congress on Equal Pay Day.
If it can happen to me, with the brightest light shining on us at all times, it can, and it does, happen to every person who is marginalized by gender.
In the U.S., women on average make 82 cents to every dollar paid to white men. For black women, it's 63 cents. For Latinas, it's 55. U.S. women's soccer sued the U.S. Soccer Federation for equal pay and equal treatment in 2019. They now get better hotels and flights, but a judge dismissed their claim for equal pay. The team is appealing. The Soccer Federation says it's still open to further negotiation.
Megan, a dramatic, bizarre, ultimately sickening way to lose. I've got to ask you, I mean, how do you account for that? Have you ever seen anything like it?
No, not really. Still would love to watch the tape back. If Lissa's saying that she got a good save on it, but obviously to miss penalties, that was like a sick, dark joke in there somewhere for me personally. Just not our.
So, as I said, our next story is about covering the defeat of the U.S. women national team at this World Cup. Okay, as you've seen for yourselves in the clip that I played earlier, sadly, depending on whether you're supporting them or not, I guess, they were eliminated. And forgive me, my listeners in America, but I, for one, was very happy. I was exhilarated. I was so happy, you wouldn't even believe it. Why was I happy? Because I saw a team that chose to I'm not even an American, but a team that chose to disrespect their own country, the flag of the country, the national. Even if you're not happy, huh? Even if you're not happy with your country, there is a saying in French, and I think there is one also similar in English, but like the linge sale se lave en famille. That means that you cannot you cannot talk about your dirty laundry in public. It is not normal. Even if you're upset with your country, okay, fine, we get that. Even if it was the case that you wanted to protest, but why do that? Why do that so freaking publicly? Why do that? That's what I don't understand. Why do that? People have sacrificed for that flag, okay? People have died. Why would you disrespect that country so much? And you put on a jersey with a flag on. You get these people are just they're just entitled. They entitled, and they think that the world revolves around them. It is crazy. It is crazy that we have people like that. Honestly speaking, honestly, you guys in America should take people like this and you put them on an island and you leave them there. You put them on an island and you leave them there so that we don't see them, we don't hear them. They can go. They can go. Oh, this is insane, my dear friends. This is insane. And so they go all the way there, and then she has this smug smile on her face. You have not played well. You have not played well. First of all, you lie about, this is the whole thing about the reason why I don't lie. So she lies about the whole equal pay thing. It's lawsuit. Which the women's team themselves refused the same deal that was given to them. The same deal that was given to men was also given to them. They rejected it. And then they try to put pressure on the public. So they try to basically encourage the public to be upset about that. As it turns out, they were earning more money overall with benefits, and they were also earning more money per game. But there's still discrimination. And these men who signed that deal to split things 50-50, they must be the dumbest people that I've ever seen in my life. The dumbest people. We know in the year of 2021, from 2015, 2019, and we also know from what happened in 2020, the fact that the men, they took all the risk. They were like, okay, so high risk, high reward. The contract was structured in such a way that they only get paid if they play. 2020 came with the pandemic, nothing. The women still got paid. Maternity leave, whatever they wanted, dental, everything. They got all those benefits. The men didn't get anything. Per game, they were earning more. And still they went on national television to claim that they were paid less. And what is wrong with these men? What is wrong with these men that they have to acquiesce to this type of demand? No. I don't have time for this nonsense, my friends. I don't have time for this nonsense. This is why I am so happy that Megan Rapinoe, who is, by the way, a disgrace, that she's going home. She's going home. And that is something worth celebrating, my dear friends. It is something worth celebrating. And I'm going to celebrate along with the normal people who don't want this woke ideology shoved down our throat. We don't want any of that. So it is a good thing. It's a very good thing. Let me know what you guys think. Please don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe to my channel. And I will continue to bring you my commentary on just the latest news from around the world. So I'm your host, Anthony Mukanya. And I will be very glad to see you next time. Peace.